Well, I hope the quality's all right. I'm stepping in to do streaming and commentary for this match because one of our commentators can't be here tonight, and the other one is playing in this match. So hopefully the quality isn't total garbage, and hopefully I can be somewhat entertaining. I'm not entirely sure if they're going to join this room or if they've already made a room and are waiting on me. Um, I made the room with the information that was given to me. So I'm just waiting to find out what's going on, and then hopefully we can have a good series. How about now? Move the mic a little closer to my mouth, crank the mic a little in OBS. Hopefully that fixed the volume issue. Perfect. How's the game audio? I want it to be loud enough for people to hear it, but I didn't want it to be so loud that it was overpowering. Give that a shot. See if it calms the crowd down at all. Well, that's weird. I just left the room I was in and joined without changing any of the information, and put me in the room they're in. So switch to player view here. Do what the commentators usually do and pick a player and stay on player view for a little bit. I'm guessing this is the practice round. I'm hoping this is the practice round. I'd hate for that little error to have cost us any precious viewing time. But right now it looks like orange is up 1. Oh wow. Wow. Yeah, this is I'm pretty sure this is definitely the practice round because we have bots coming in and out right now. So let's just be playing around. Yet, Jeff in the chat says just waiting for the other team, so that's cool. I'm guessing that means that the Rocket League of Extraordinary Gentlemen have chosen blue as their color, so I'll quickly get my little score overlay changed with the proper colors so people can know at a glance what's going on. Go. Changes should be reflected any sec now on the stream. So I guess while we're waiting, how's everybody in the chat doing? You guys excited for the final match of round 1 of the Rocketreational? Yeah, so I don't know about the, I guess PS4 streamers probably don't have to deal with this because they stream, like all of their stream just happens natively on the system, so they just play the game and the game's streaming and they don't have to worry about it. On PC, the application doesn't have an option to keep the sound running in the background if you tab off it, so every time I need to go to OBS to update the scoreboard or whatever, the sound is going to cut out for like a second. I'll be as fast as I absolutely can. I'll try to talk a little bit in there just so it doesn't seem so super obvious. But yeah, every time you click away from Rocket League on the PC, the music just dies. Like all of the noise just stops, which is really frustrating when you're trying to stream it. Alright, here we go. Both teams are in the match, and a quick goal from the Kings of Tin in orange. Kings of Tin, of course. DJ Wheat's team. See a little play in the corner, trying to hit it out, up along the wall, and see if he goes for the aerial. This is what I like to see. Even if you don't get it, I like to see people trying aerials, because if you're not trying, you're not learning. And a second goal from Fickle Platypus again, with a great pass from the corner. Interesting. Seems like these guys play a decent amount of Rocket League. What Styles just did there was he was able to judge that his teammate would go for the kickoff and be able to control where it went, so he was comfortable backing up and grabbing that boost. If the ball came off the kickoff anywhere around him, he'd be able to boost forward at full speed and hopefully shoot it across the net. And immediately, a third goal. Oh, close one off the kickoff there. Thing about kickoff shots, if they're not contested, if you boost all the way into them, you're gonna go over the net every single time. But if you cut the boost a little bit before, sink it right in. Drop all this knowledge while this game goes on. I'm sure this is the practice round, I believe, so. I have to believe in my heart of hearts that this is the practice round because my boy Jeff Grubb, he's gotta give us a better showing than this. Oh, and a save by Fickle Platypus. Jeff trying to get a little fancy there. That looked like a backwards hit. Oh, ball's popped out. Oh, it was an almost a save, but there just seemed to be a little bit of confusion going on in front of the net, which enabled Fickle Platypus to put in a fifth goal. A sixth goal by Fickle Platypus. He seems to play a little bit of Rocket League, if I do say so myself. That was a pretty solid aerial. Good judgment on where the ball was going to be. He was able to angle it perfectly. I really got to switch to Fickle because that was a beautiful, beautiful dribble. It's something I'm not even all that good at yet. There we go. One of the top tier skills when you start climbing the ladder in Rocket League is being able to pop that ball up on the hood of your car and control it. The ball in Orange's corner now. Fickle driving backwards after that save attempt. Oh, and they pushed the ball all the way to blue, and it's popped up, and there it is. It's one of the trickier shots to do, so believe it or not. Everybody thinks aerials are the hardest part, but those angles when the ball is right up against the net, you can try and get it, and it'll just fly right past the net, time and time again. Now we got the ball over in Blue's corner. Blue's trying to get it out. Little kick from Jeff Grubb. We got AJ. That's AJ Minotti, I believe. Pushing it down, but Fickle's sitting there waiting for it, pushing it up along the wall. Jeff manages to get it away from him, but now they're in trouble. It's dangerous. It's dangerous being up like that. The ball's in Blue's corner, and instead of having one person waiting at the net just in case, and the other two trying to get it out, all three of them are just circling around it. It's a dangerous game when you've got people who just pop in like a viper and just slam that ball in if they want to. Jeff on a breakaway now. Oh, the ball's up in front of Orange. AJ, that was a good aerial. Look at him come in here. Scouted that from over halfway. He was already in the air. Knew where the ball was going to be and was able to pop that in. Fickle doing what I do a lot of the time, coming off the kickoff. You hope your team know how to control the ball long enough for you to go and refill on boost, because you spend it all getting into the kickoff. And a good bounce off the wall from Fickle for his team to put it in. That was Styles again. Breaking the score 9-1 for the Kings of Tin. Minute and 24 left. You know, Blue could bring it back. All of Orange backing away, letting Blue have a free shot, and Blue pushes it off to the corner. It's a good tactic. It's sometimes when off the kickoff, the ball's in the way. Depending on where you spawn, you can't see where the other team is. You know they spawn opposite you, but you don't know what they're doing, so it's difficult to know if they're gonna contest the ball or not. So a safe move, push it to their corner. Don't take a shot on the net if you don't know what you're doing. Wow. And a beautiful off-the-wall double jump aerial Fickle Platypus. That's a workaround right there. That is a shot I've only made in this game once, I think. I mean, I do aerials. People watching the Rocketreational have seen it. I do aerials, but off-the-wall aerials, something about driving sideways on the wall, trying to keep control of my card, messes with my head. Not a problem for Fickle, though. Oh. Could this be 2 in a row? No, it was just slightly off, but still. That's a hell of a technique. Good tail bounce, showing off another core concept that a lot of people in Rocket League seem not to discover on their own until very late in the game. You don't always got to slam into the ball. Fickle there, just let it tapped off his back bumper. He wasn't even moving. Redirected the ball perfectly where he needed it. And you saw what happened. He pushed it into Blue. He had control of it that entire time. And now it's 11-1. And I think this might be the highest scoring game in the series yet. Out of all the games, even if this is only a practice match, this might be the most scores by a single team at all. Wow. If you read Rocket League forums at all, what Fickle Platypus was just doing there, sometimes called Spider-Man, where you just swing in front of the net coming off the wall to stop a shot. And Soulcade in the chat, that was practice, right? I hope that was practice, Soulcade, because if not, this is going to be a very short series. Go with Fickle again. He seemed to be a playmaker during that last match. Scoreboard's a little bit off, so I'll fix that at an opportune moment. But right now it is either 1-0 for the Kings of Tin or 0-0, and that was a practice match. Just to keep everybody updated until I fix that. Fickle with a below the ball aerial, just keeping it in control, and the ball slowly rolling toward Orange. Fickle attempting yet another off-the-wall aerial, as we saw at least do in that last match. But Orange definitely have upped their game. Gives me hope for the rest of this series. Orange not doing much in the way of aerials yet, but they're showing definitely more ball control. Score by Fickle for the first score of the game. Minute and 10 seconds, minute and 9 seconds into the match, which is a lot longer than it took in their, I'm just going to say it, in their practice match. Just going to quickly edit the scoreboard, which means no sound for a quick second. Hopefully that minor change made it more visible. If not, I will change it again, maybe shorten the names. And, oh! Little sneaky attempt by Fickle there, trying to pop it in backwards. And then he comes in for the aerial anyway. Let's have a look at that. Ball gets popped in the air, in he comes, and boom, right into the corner. It's a difficult shot to block. 2-0 for Kings of Kin. And right there, that's what I'm talking about. Backed up for the boost. His teammate went for the kickoff. Ball came right for him. Maybe not the best bounce when he went for it, but still, that's what you got to do. Fickle on a breakaway, popping it in, 3-0. May have looked like that boost pad was empty, but that's a glitch that happens sometimes in the PC version. Sometimes the boost pads spawn. They're there. You just gotta know they're there. Orange with a good hit, a little too high, and blue just ready to get on that rebound. And a great save from orange there, but blue just keeping it up against that net. We've had 2 aerial attempts. Here comes the third. Misses. That ball is in a dangerous position. Got to get it out of there. Oh. That's heartbreaking, Jeff. That was almost a close save, bringing it to 4-0 for the Kings of Kin. Oh, bounce off the wall. Gotta get it out of there. Yes. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Jeff got it out, passed it over to AJ. AJ bounced it out, and now the ball is in a dangerous spot for blue. And there it is, AJ. His first goal for the Rocket League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. That's teamwork right there. Good pass off the wall. Right to a teammate who was ready to put it in. 2 minutes and 14 seconds left in the match. That's enough time for a comeback right there. I've seen it happen. I've done it. Ball's in a dangerous position. Yeah. Styles with a beautiful aerial. Oh, watching that was like watching one of those videos you record in like super slow motion where you slap somebody and you see all of the force impact into their face and then they react, and it looks super delayed. That's what that one looked like right there. I hate to save. A little bit of a collision between teammates there. Jeff, I'm pretty sure this is Jeff, with a good bounce, but Fickle Platypus, the aerial shot right to the net. Watch back here for a minute, get a good scope of the whole field. It was a good tactic we just saw. TGM 519 started in net, stayed in net until the kickoff was over, and then once the ball crossed half into Orange's side, and they were on the attack, came out to help his team. I used to be the sort of player who thought you needed a dedicated goalie, and at lower ranks it's true. If you're a good goalie, you can force your team to win basically just by stopping every shot until your team lucks into a goal. But higher ranked play, it's all about the rotations. Come out, help your team. Always better to have 3 people pushing that ball in too. But while I was talking, just a straight shot from Tokoto on Orange on the Rocket League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, bringing it to 6-2 with a minute left. A couple of lucky shots and they could bring this back. They still have time. AJ trying to pop it in, but just putting it right into the goalie who was waiting for it. And now we have a bit of a rally happening. But suddenly the ball is in front of the net for Orange. Only person back there is AJ. Somebody needs to get around and pop that out. It's off the wall. They're in danger. Oh. Come on, guys. Push that out. You know how to do this. All three of blue moving up. They're on the attack. Ball's in front of the net. Oh, Jeff getting it out of there. And Platypus putting it back in. Oh, was that an own goal? Watch this one again. Styles puts it in the center. Or rather, Platypus puts it in the center? TGM puts it in the center. Styles bounces it, and I think that bounced off of one of Orange. Four seconds left. Blue's got the ball all to themselves in Orange's side. Yeah. And that's the end of that one, which brings it to either 2-0 for Kings of Tin or 2-1 or 1-0. My mistake. We'll say 1. Ah. Soulcade in the chat pointing out the teams have switched colors. So I'll have to, I'm just gonna... There. Change that up. We'll go for Platypus again. Coming out of the gate with an aerial. Pushing it right into Orange's side. It's in front of the net. And... Oh! Come on, guys. Get that ball out. Get that ball out. Located in the chat pointing out that Fickle Platypus is master rank, which is, I want to say level 40? Maybe level 50? And so it's a lot of time. Put that into perspective, I've got myself 120 hours in Rocket League and I'm only level 34. So, and he's got at least 15 levels on me. It's not good for Orange, but Orange is making some good plays. A little bit more communication, a couple of good hits. They can easily bring this to 1-1. Big fight going on in this corner. Everybody's trying to get that ball. Fickle going back, probably going back to fill up his boost. Means we might see something exciting here in a minute. Comes back, full boost. Oh, and gets blown up by AJ. Losing all that boost. Master is 60 to 74. So he is 26 levels higher than me. Which is kind of terrifying. No, I think those ranks are off, Soulcade in the chat. Soulcade in the chat just posted a quick handy guide of the various ranks, but those can't be right because I'm only 34 and I'm a veteran. Either way. Either way. The point is, Fickle Platypus from the King of Tin has got some time in this game. Oh, and he goes for the shot, but it's blocked by his own teammate. Second shot attempt from Styles, 519, gets deflected. Now Orange pushing the ball again. Oh, yes. Almost a goal. Almost a little aerial pop-up from Styles 519. The goalie, Orange's goalie missed, but Jeff at the last second came in for the save. Another shot attempt off the crossbar. And now we're in a dangerous situation again. Orange has two people sitting in that net instead of one of those guys out there trying to clear the ball. Another good save from Orange. They can save these all they want, but if they don't push that ball out, something like that's going to happen. Fickle with aerial goal. And the body slam, because why not? It's difficult. It's difficult. When you have a team that's just keeping the ball in front of your net, the instinct is to play net. You want to keep that ball from going in, but if everybody's playing net, then nobody's pushing the ball, and then you just have to keep saving. Eventually somebody's going to score. But Orange has the ball right now. Oh, almost had it. Almost lined up for the perfect shot. But Platypus getting the ball out of there, pushing it up in the air, lobbing it, top of the net, bringing it to 4-0 for the Kings of Tin in this official Game 2 of the series. And just in case we have any new viewers or anybody watching this after the fact, these are a best of 7. So right now, it's 1-0 for Kings of Tin, which means they need to win this and the next 2 for a 4-0 victory. Which I'm hoping isn't going to happen. My favorite of the games that all go to Game 7. Switch to AJ from Rocket League Extraordinary Gentleman right now. See what's going on. And what's going on is Fickle with another goal. We should make a rule about this. A rule about Fickle Platypus. Just keep him in net. And I just gave myself a bit of a heart attack. I'm sitting on an AJ guy who's using the disconnected symbol antenna, and for some reason I thought I was lagging out. So I'm not a smart man sometimes. Oh, and that was definitely an own goal from Jeff. Lou had total control of the ball in front of Orange net again. And that actually might have been a pool shot from Fickle Platypus. I think he might have rammed Jeff into the ball to make him score on his own net. Since AJ's sitting in the net, I'll switch to Tolkoto from the Rocket League Extraordinary Gentleman. Get closer to the action. Oh, AJ comes out. Little jump to try and push that ball out and misses, letting PGM 519 put it into an open net. That's just painful. This one might not be recoverable. Come on, AJ. Come on, Jeff, pop it in. Ball's just sitting there. Everybody's trying to get it. Nobody's hitting it. Leaving it right in front. Blues net. AJ goes for the shot, but it's not angled quite correctly, and there's nobody there to pop it in on the rebound. And AJ scores with 2 seconds left on what might have been an own goal for Blue. Let's have a look at this. AJ pops it up off the wall. Fickle hits it. Styles hits it, and then I think Fickle hits it again, and it goes into Blues net, bringing the score to 7-1. So at least it's not a shutout in this second game of this matchup. 1 second, no seconds. As soon as that ball touches, it's over. And there it is. Game 2 goes to Kings of Tin. Drop the sound for a quick second because OBS is stupid and I need to change the score. And back into the game. And they switched colors again. So I'm just gonna leave it. All of you know that they switched colors again. Hopefully at this point you've all recognized the names. Fickle Platypus is the guy making the crazy aerials. And starting off the third game of this matchup, the Rocket League Extraordinary Gentleman quickly pushing into Orange's territory. Where it's at for a minute, nobody really tried to do anything with it, giving Orange, the Kings of Tin, all the time in the world to get that ball out. Oh, and we're in dangerous territory again. Off the wall aerial shot, not quite angled properly, but now that ball's just floating in blue zone. Jeff trying to make something happen there, doesn't quite get it. And now it's 2-on-1 with Polkoto trying to hold it down, and nope, BGM puts it in for the first goal of Game 3. Little showboating there from Pickle. Second kickoff. Pickle grabs the boost, goes up, stops, trying to adjust. AJ knocks the ball out. And then Polkoto knocks the ball out. That's what you gotta be doing. Even if you can't make solid aerials, like we're seeing in this game from the Kings of Tin. Even if you can't do that, even if you can't even finesse the ball, all you got to do is be hitting that ball into the other territory. It's not a great strategy, but if you keep the pressure, maybe you get goals. Like we're seeing right now, Orange just keeping that ball in Blue's territory, hoping to line something up. They're not making a lot of shots on the net right now, but they're keeping the ball up there, which gives them opportunities to make shots. Not quite. That was a almost a bad bounce, but it goes off the wall. And now Fickle Platypus pushing it all the way across the map, back to Blue again, and he's dropping it right in front of that net, and there it is. Styles comes up, pops it in, bringing the score to 2-0. It's coordination. That's what does it. It's what separates the people from the animals. The really fast cars from the not so fast cars. It's communication. If you know what your team's doing, then you know what you should be doing. Here comes Fickle, dribbling that ball in. Tries to do something a little fancy, tries to pop it up, but it doesn't quite work. Blue knocks it out. And now Blue's got a bit of a chance here. Oh, nah. It was a good shot. Not quite what they needed, but it was a good shot. The ball's still in Orange's zone. And now it's on Blue's half, so Blue's got to back up, try and retake control of that ball. Jeff goes up to try and pop it out, doesn't quite get it. Platypus hanging back, waiting for those aerial attempts. Goes up and deflects it. Deflects it the wrong way. Pickle tries to get it up and around everybody, but Blue knew what they were doing. Unfortunately, ball bounced up into the air, and as soon as that ball's in the air, it seems like that's Fickle's house. Pops up right in front of their net, flips around, knocks it in. I gotta say, I'm surprised. I'm a little surprised that I'm not seeing more aggressive play. After that first official game, I thought maybe the Rocket League of Extraordinary Gentlemen might have started playing a little dirtier, a little more demolition-y. I mean, if your opposing team has control of the ball that long, a good way to get rid of that control is to get rid of the players, even if it is only for a few seconds. But right now, the ball is up in blue zone. Bad place for that ball to be, but it gets bounced back. Now it's across the halfway line again. Polkodo and AJ both trying to hit that ball. Fickle pushes it back, gets it up along the wall, rolls it down, and Styles comes in to push it to the net to bring it to 4-0. Jeff tried to save it. It was a good shot. If Styles wouldn't have been there, that would have been a block by Jeff. Next kickoff, ball lands in orange zone. Styles gets it out. Fickle comes in. Good bounce off the wall to push it all the way up to Blue's net again. A little bit of a scrimmage inside the net to try and get control of the ball. Everybody misses. Oh, this is dangerous. And a good block there. Oh, the game's not over until that ball touches the ground. And there it is. Which brings us to game 3 for the Kings of Tin. They only need one more to win this series. And the Rocket League of Extraordinary Gentlemen have to win the next 4 in a row to win the series. That's a tall order, but I have faith. I have faith that they can bring it back. I am of the opinion that this whole thing has been just a full-on shark. I think Jeff has been grinding his team into the dirt, training them for this. And I think that they are trying to lull the Kings of Tin into a false sense of security. It's my hope. It's my dream. It's what I want to see. Styles comes in for the aerial, but accidentally double rolls. But lands, recovers, and pops it in for the first goal of Game 4. 1-0 for the Kings of Tin. And, you know, if I'm being honest, if you go look at the Rocketreational bracket right now, the only matchup so far to have 4-0'd their series was mine. So I'm kind of hoping that Jeff's team wins one. Let us keep that 4-0 for ourselves. I'll say it. I'm being selfish. I want the prestige. Styles with a long, weirdly angled aerial, but it keeps the ball in their control for a moment. Now the ball is back in Orange's corner. AJ comes in, pushes the ball, bounces it off the wall. Somebody coming in for the aerial? No! And now that ball is up there. And now Styles on a breakaway. And there's Platypus. Now nudges it. As soon as we get to the replay, you'll see what happens. He jumps forward. Here he comes. Boom. For the Kings of Tin. And coming off the kickoff, ball comes right to where Styles is grabbing his full boost. Manages to pop it up. Jeff goes for the block. He misses. Torkodo gets the ball a little out of there, but it's still just going back and forth in front of Blue's net. Styles pops it up along the wall, keeping it in Blue's danger zone. Blue's starting to fight back a little bit. Jeff trying to predict where the ball was going to be, but it didn't quite work out. Now the ball is in front of their net with all 3 of Orange there, but it's going back the other way. Platypus comes in, knocks the ball back up along the wall to drop it right in front of their net. Oh, Styles just anticipates it poorly and saves the ball for Blue. But it doesn't matter because Fickle Platypus was somewhere on the map, which means that ball was going in eventually. Dude is a beast. He's beastly. Interesting kickoff tactic. Jump in the air, boost, and then flip forward. And it seems to have worked because Styles had all of that ball. Just all of it. Right from the kickoff, jumped up, boom, right in. That was an impressive shot. And that brings the score to 4-0, but there's still 3 minutes left in this game. It is easy to score 4 goals in 3 minutes in Rocket League. It's easy. And the Kings of Tin scored 4 goals in 2 minutes, so, you know, it's doable. Blue still has a chance to bring this back. Jeff jumping, trying to keep that ball away from Orange. And yet another beautiful aerial. Styles, TGM recovering. Styles went up, tried to go for the bump, missed it, but his teammate was right there to pop it in. And from the kickoff, ball lands in Orange's half, and it's in the air. AJ goes for the aerial, doesn't quite get it, and Platypus comes out of nowhere to knock that ball just past everybody on blue. 6-0 for the Kings of Tin. Styles staying back and playing defense, going up for the aerial. Too much sideways momentum there, couldn't quite get it. And he goes to hit the ball and pushes it into his own half. The Platypus is there to save the day, pushes the ball all the way into blue. And now the ball's in front of the net, and there it is. Let's have another look at that one. Platypus goes for the aerial, pops it up, bounces over AJ, who tries valiantly to save it. Ball goes in anyway, 7-0. That right there, that's just painful. From the kickoff, ball gets pushed inside, and there's Styles, 519 for an easy lob from half. AJ pushes it into Orange's corner. Nobody there to do anything about it. And now the ball is once again see something here. Ball's up in the air in Orange's half. We might see the first goal from Blue. Blue's doing what they can to keep the ball away from their net. But here comes Styles pushing it up and over the wall. And there's Jeff with a great save, but they got to get that ball out. Going for the pool shot again, but doesn't quite get it. And Jeff manages to push that ball out and back into Orange's half. Can he take the shot? Misses the shot, but he's there for the block, keeping the ball in Orange's half, which is the most important thing right now. And now here's the shot attempt. Well, Kodo goes for the shot attempt, but it's blocked by Orange. And the shot attempt from Jeff gets rebounded, but AJ manages to score the first goal for Blue. That's what I like to see. That's what I'm talking about right there. All of them are taking shots. Everybody's ready for the rebound, keeping it in Orange's zone, and then they manage to put the goal in. And they just got to do that 7 more times in the next 53 seconds. I still believe. I believe, Jeff. We're going to have the repeat. Blue, all three of Blue pushing that ball. They're keeping it in Orange's zone. We saw some good control there. Jeff coming from the back to push the ball back over the halfway line. Here's Platypus doing his dribbling thing, and it's up on the wall, and now here comes the pop. Couldn't quite get the pop. But Uh-oh. Teamwork. Platypus took the ball up, couldn't quite get the pop, so his teammate manages to push it in, bounce it back off the wall. And off the bounce, there it is. 9-1, Kings of 10, with 13 seconds left. Can Blue do it? Can the Rocket League of Extraordinary Gentlemen score 8 goals in the next 6 seconds? Somehow. I'm not sure it's possible because the ball is down, and that's 4-0 for the Kings of 10. Which means our winners of this matchup and the end of the first round of the Rocketreational are the Kings of 10, moving forward to round 2. And the Rocket League of Extraordinary Gentlemen move down to the losers bracket, where they'll have to duke it out to not be eliminated permanently. That was a hell of a series. I remember a few games ago, because of course my game did not get recorded. I remember a few games ago, our commentator at the time was saying that they wanted to see more aerials. I hope they were watching, because we had aerials for days in this match. And on that note, I'm not the type to stick around and chat once the game is over. Everybody's left. So I will say thank you to everybody who watched. Thanks to everybody who's going to watch on the VODs of this. And I hope you all come back for the second round of the Rocketreational.